The moon is giving out strong warnings, and the next 48 hours are very important. There may already be a change in the air that you can't ignore. What does this mean for you, though? This mid-September phase isn't just about changes in the sky, it's also making things happen mentally and spiritually in ways you might not even be aware of yet. Thoughts or feelings that make you uneasy or more sensitive than normal have a reason. There is a much bigger story going on here than just another moon phase. Things could change based on how you act in the next 2 days. What's coming next might surprise you, and you don't want to miss the important steps you need to take to get through this tough time. Hold on tight, because things are about to get nasty. The moon phase in the middle of September 2024 is likely to bring a strong energy shift that could have a big effect on your feelings, choices, and spiritual journey as a whole. This phase marks a very important change point where the moon's path through space hits a key intersection. For a long time, lunar phases have been linked to strong effects on how people act and feel, and this phase is no different. Depending on how you look at it, the energy around the moon at this time will make both the good and bad things in your life stand out more. Together, the moon's gravitational pull and its alignment with other heavenly bodies may make you feel more sensitive, reactive, or introspective during this time. You might have emotional breakthroughs that help you find out greater truths about yourself or your relationships because you are more sensitive. But if you don't handle it carefully, that same energy can also cause inner trouble or conflict. If you've been feeling nervous or uneasy lately, the moon's energy may be making these feelings stronger and pushing you to deal with problems that have been waiting to be dealt with. On a deeper, more spiritual level, the moon's influence in the middle of September could help you grow, reflect, and get in touch with your higher mission. People who are in tune with this energy may have times of clarity, inspiration, and insight. But this energy can also show you where your life is out of balance, so it's important to stay centered and pay attention to what you think and do. This phase of the moon is not only an emotional time, but also a time of great opportunity for those who know how to use its power. In essence, the moon phase in the middle of September is a time of greater awareness. Whether you have mental breakthroughs or problems in the next few days will depend on how you handle this energy. The strong energy that this lunar phase brings gives it a spiritual sense of urgency. When the moon moves into a new position, it can mess up the normal flow of energy around us and inside us. This heightened energy is strong, but it can also be unexpected, which could be bad if you don't handle it carefully. One of the most important things to remember at this time is to stay away from places or settings that could make your emotional problems worse. Getting into fights, letting stress take over, or being around negative people could make things worse during this sensitive time. Another important tip is to pay attention to the people around you. There are some people who may unintentionally create bad energy that could get stronger in the current cosmic conditions. Additionally, the moon's energy may bring up old problems during this time, pushing you to deal with them instead of ignoring them. From an astrological point of view, the moon's alignment with planets like Neptune and Saturn during this phase means that you may be tested in both your illusions and your structures. Neptune's energy can make you feel confused and cloudy, while Saturn's energy calls you to be responsible and grounded. This cosmic stress might be too much to handle, but it's also a chance to break free from old habits. Lastly, this time may feel intense, but it is also full of opportunities for change. This phase of the moon could be a powerful time for emotional and spiritual growth for those who are willing to think deeply about it and act with care. Take in the energy, but be careful with it. This phase of the moon could show hidden plans, and people with bad energy or bad intentions could try to stop your spiritual progress. It's important to be aware of the people you interact with and how their energy affects you. Keep your distance from people who bring drama or negativity, as their effects will be stronger during this moon. Instead, surround yourself with people who make you feel good and support you. When the moon is full, you may also feel driven to act without thinking or make choices based on fear or anxiety. It is important not to make rushed decisions and instead focus on getting grounded. Staying centered will keep you from making choices you might later regret. You can do this by meditating, being aware, or just taking a moment to breathe. Also, Fight the desire to give in to material things or bad habits that take your attention away. The moon's energy may make you want short-term relief or something to do, but these things can get in the way of your mental growth. Instead, focus on doing healthy things that are good for your soul. This will help you stay in sync with the moon's positive energy during this important time. The way the moon is lined up in the middle of September 2024 has a big effect on the energies that affect your spiritual and physical life. When these stars line up, the moon's gravitational pull interacts with other celestial bodies, causing a strong energetic field that affects everything from mental health to physical health. For example, when the moon is in line with planets like Mars or Venus, it can either make things more difficult or bring people closer together based on the astrological influences that are at play. One of the most noticeable benefits of this moon alignment is that it makes you more intuitive. It's possible that your instincts are stronger and that you can sense the subtle energies around you better during this time. This stronger sense can help you find your way through the challenges and chances that come your way. Whatever you feel or think at the moment, pay close attention because the moon's energy is likely to affect it. Emotional energy gets stronger, which is another important effect. If you've been feeling emotions, whether they are good or bad, deep down, the moon's connection can bring them to the surface more strongly. Now is the time to think about your emotional habits and how they affect your interactions and growth as a person. If you know how the moon affects you, you can better control your emotional outbursts and make sense of things that were emotionally confusing before. Spiritually, this alignment can also lead to more self-awareness and a better state of consciousness. This phase of the moon is a great time to connect with your inner self and think about your spiritual path. The moon's energy will help you think about yourself, which will help you connect with your greater purpose and find insights that you might not have known. When the moon is in a certain phase in mid-September 2024, you can use its energy for good by doing certain spiritual activities. The higher energy at this time makes it a great time to think about yourself and your life. Writing in a journal, meditation, and doing grounding exercises can help you connect with deeper parts of your mind and help you move through this energetic shift with purpose and focus. This phase of the moon is basically a time to pay close attention to the small changes in your energy and mood. You can avoid the problems that come with acting on impulse by staying grounded, aware, and linked to your higher self. Instead, you should focus on the chances for growth that this powerful moon phase brings. If you connect yourself with the moon's energy, this phase of the moon can be a powerful time to cleanse and make things happen. It is possible to use the moon's power to help your emotional health and spiritual growth by doing certain spiritual routines. Meditation, especially types that focus on balancing and centering, is a very helpful habit. It's important to keep your inner balance during this time because of the strong energy. Focusing on your breath and picturing roots growing from your body into the earth is a simple grounding meditation that can help you feel more stable. This practice will help you stay grounded so that you don't get thrown off by changes in your life or the world around you. Rituals of cleaning, like using sage or salt to clean your space, are also very powerful spiritual practices to do at this time. By doing these things, you can get rid of any leftover bad energy in your space, making room for the moon's good energy. You can get more out of the lunar phase by clearing your home, workspace, or even your own energy field. This will help you feel more connected to and in tune with its vibes. Writing in a journal can also help you through this time. Writing down your feelings, thoughts, and plans can help you use the moon's energy to think about yourself. When the moon brings up deeper feelings, writing in a book can help you work through them and figure out what you need to let go of or grow in your life. During this time, setting intentions for personal growth, healing, or new starts can be especially powerful because the moon's energy helps things come to life and change. Utilizing these spiritual practices, you can handle the strong energy of this lunar phase and make the most of it for your own spiritual and physical growth. There will likely be big changes in your emotions and energy during the mid-September 2024 moon phase. If you're not ready, these changes could be too much for you to handle. During this phase of the moon, feelings will come to the surface, making it a time for deeper thought and sensitivity. When the moon is around, your feelings will be stronger, whether they are happiness, sadness, anger, or peace. Instead of seeing these changes as problems, it's important to see them for what they are: chances to grow and let go of your emotions. You might feel waves of feeling that seem to come out of nowhere as the moon's energy gets stronger. Many times, these changes in mood are caused by unresolved problems or secret feelings that the moon's power brings to the surface. Don't ignore feelings or thoughts that keep coming back to you. Now is the time to pay attention to them. You can get through these feelings by recognizing and accepting them. This will help you heal and grow emotionally. It's important to let your feelings run wild during this time and not hold them back. Regarding your energy, the moon will make changes in your personal energy field. As your body reacts to the moon's pull, you may feel energized for a while and then tired or slow. This rise and fall of energy can work in your favor. When you're feeling energized, do things that make you think or make you work hard, like creative projects or exercise. Take care of yourself by giving yourself time to rest and recharge when you're feeling tired. By paying attention to these emotional and energetic cycles, you can better handle the big changes that this lunar phase brings. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you can see them as chances to change and become more in tune with your spiritual path. During times when your energy levels are changing, it's good to rest and think so that your body and mind can get back to normal. Knowing about these changes in energy and mood will help you be more aware during this lunar phase. Instead of fighting the changes, go with the flow, knowing that the moon is leading you through an important time of personal growth. During the mid-September 2024 moon phase, getting ready for the next 48 hours is very important for handling the strong spiritual and emotional forces that will come up. When the moon is at its strongest, being deliberate about how you deal with this time can mean the difference between feeling stressed and using the energy to grow as a person. Being aware is one of the first things that you can do. To do this, you have to be fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judging them. You can better notice how the moon's energy is affecting you and make choices based on that knowledge if you practice awareness. Making a sacred place for yourself is another important step in getting ready. There may be a quiet room in your house or another place where you can go to think, relax, or just breathe. This area should not have any other things going on in it, and it should have things in it that help you relax and focus, like plants, candles, or crystals. A sacred place not only protects you from strong energies in the outside world, but it also helps you find your center and get closer to your spiritual practices. During this time, it will also be important to do grounding techniques. Grounding methods, such as walking barefoot on the earth, holding grounding crystals like black tourmaline, or doing yoga, can help you stay in the present moment when the moon's energy makes you feel off balance or restless. These habits will help you keep your energy stable, which will make it easier to handle any changes in your energy or emotions. Finally, make sure you have clear goals for this lunar time. You can connect with the moon's power to change things by writing down what you want to bring into your life or let go of in the next 48 hours. Intentions help you stay focused on what's important, even when things get crazy. By getting ready for these things, you can use the moon's energy for spiritual growth and good change. As we wrap up, keep in mind that the next 48 hours may feel intense, but they are also a strong chance to grow and change. Accept the moon's energy with faith and happiness. If these ideas were helpful to you, please click the like button and subscribe to Psychonics to get more tips and news. What changes do you think this moon phase will bring? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Say this to yourself one more time before you leave. I am in tune with the energy of the universe and open to positive changes. Share this encouragement with us and let us know how you're feeling. There is no one way for you to go through this moon phase. We are here to help you every step of the way. Enjoy your time watching and come back for more.